Initially crossing the line, it was actually I was very happy with the race and the result. We'd had a bit of a roller coaster weekend, unfortunately. Our heat wasn't very good, and then the rep, it was scrappy, but it was a much better performance. But then the first 48 hours afterwards, I was still content and quite happy. But then since then, I've been quite frustrated. I don't know why. I just feel like it feels like in hindsight it was a big missed opportunity. And then on the other side, nobody's beaten the Germans yet, Europeans, and we had a fantastic opportunity that weekend. But still saying that, very happy with the result.
How am I feeling going into this next World Cup? I'm optimistic. I think we learned a lot from Europeans. As Mo said, it felt like a bit of a missed opportunity. But saying that, as the Europeans, we didn't have the Australians, we didn't have the Kiwis in there, we didn't have the Americans. They could all turn up at the next one, and we know that those crews, especially the Australians and the Americans, were our closest opposition at the World Championships. We could have lost the Americans. We did end up losing to the Australians, so we've still got a lot to prove. So I'm very optimistic. Poland has a history of being very quick, so I'm just excited. Hopefully it'll be quick again, and we can see how fast we can go.
The season's aim is always to try and qualify as many boats as possible, and through the winter you can really feel like the emphasis is being put on that from the coaches, support staff, and everybody just amongst the team, just from athlete to athlete. The ideal is we qualify everybody, men and women. It just means that we then get the best possible selection opportunities for staff and support staff and athletes next season.
Team dynamic is, I think it's strong. We all know that our seat isn't 100% ours. We can be switched out up until the day of a race, so you're never really sure, and you've always got to keep proving yourself. But I think the squad is growing year on year, and the strength and the depth is just, for me, it's one of the strongest teams that I've been part of. Everyone's working as hard as they can, and the dynamic moving forward is just so supportive and strong, and whatever crew we end up in, everyone wants everyone to do really well, right down to the people who are the reserves and the spares. Just everything they can do to make our lives easier. It's just, it's phenomenal, and Lucerne was a big eye-opener to that again.